name's Nicole. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making savory breakfast burgers. Now I don't know about you, but in our family we eat breakfast all day long. So I thought I would make a delicious stuffed burger with the new Savory Garlic cooking cream from Philadelphia. These burgers are a blast to make, and they're delicious for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we're going to start with our ground sirloin. I have 2 pounds of ground sirloin. That's going to be enough for about 8 people. We're having a lot of people over for brunch, so this would be a great dish. And what I've done is I've made 4 patties here. Now they're small patties, about the size of a slider. And I've taken some wax paper and set them on wax paper and then put another piece on top. And I just use, you can use a rolling pin, a skillet, whatever you have around. And I flatten them. So you're just going to flatten them so they're all about the same size. And then, when you take this off, we are going to put our savory garlic cooking cream right in the middle. And then sandwich the other piece of ground sirloin on top, and then mold that into a burger. Then we're going to cook that like normally on our grill pan here. So it's going to be a nice, rich and gooey garlic sirloin burger. And we're going to top that to make it our breakfast burger with some pepper bacon that I got from the butcher today. If you don't like it so spicy, you can do traditional bacon. Maybe some maple flavored bacon would be good. And then we also have eggs. I'm going to do over medium eggs, and those are going to be right on top, so the yolk, all the white is cooked, but the yolk is still a little runny, so it'll be a nice, messy, but delicious sandwich. Okay, so now we're going to stuff our burgers. So we're going to take a generous spoonful of our savory garlic, maybe even about a spoon and a half, depending on the size of your burgers. Okay. And you're going to spread that around right on top. And then we put the other patty right on top of that. And kind of pat it down, seal the edges so it's not going to all leak out. And this is about a 1/4 pound burger now that you put them together. And that's all there is to it. So there's our stuffed garlic sirloin burger. Now I'm going to heat up my grill pan, grease it down, and I have my pepper bacon on right now. We're going to cook that nice and slow. It smells great in here. And so we're going to do about 8 slices of bacon, about 1 slice per burger. I'm heating up my grill pan to about medium high. And we're just going to put our burgers right on. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff the rest of my burgers. Then we'll check on our bacon. And if it's done cooking, we're going to drain the bacon and flip the burgers. Okay, so let's check on our burgers. I have a lid over them so they'll steam. And they are doing beautifully. You can see how they're nice and brown underneath, so they're about ready to flip. Now let's check on our eggs. So they're doing pretty well over here. I have just a small little omelet pan that I'm using. I've sprayed it, and I have just a little biscuit cutter here, but you can use like a circle mold if you wanted, or even a cookie cutter, a raised cookie cutter. And that way I can keep them in kind of a uniform round shape. So they'll be a little bit smaller than my round burgers. And I just let them set a little bit, then I'm gently going to raise this and then flip them over. But you don't want to cook them too long because you want the yolk to still be a little runny, so they're about over medium. And my bacon's all cooked, so I have that draining. And we're about to put our bread in. This is going to be delicious. Look at this yummy stuffed burger. You can see some of the garlic just oozing out of it. That looks delicious. So these are about cooked. So now I'm going to put my Muenster cheese on top. And I'm going to put the lid right back on this so it'll steam them. So the cheese should melt in just 1 minute and we can go ahead and plate this breakfast. Okay, our burgers are all ready. So we've toasted some fresh baked rolls. You could also maybe use some English muffins if you wanted to stick with the breakfast theme. Just make your patties a little bit smaller. And we are going to spread some of the savory garlic cream right on the top of each roll. Give it a little bit more flavor, if that was possible. A little bit more creaminess, some of that garlic flavor in there. So, let's get these ooey gooey burgers over here. Beautiful. Okay, so we have our burgers, so now we're going to do our nice egg. The yolk's still a little runny there. Top it with some of our pepper bacon. And I usually break it in half so you have one slice. And then we're just going to top that. And I like to cut these in half. If you don't cut them in half because they are a big size burger, I would say use a big toothpick in there. Look at this. You can see the different layers of flavor in here. That garlic cooking cream, it's going to make it creamy and delicious. Give it that hint of garlic. This is definitely maybe a fork and a knife kind of sandwich. You need a lot of napkins, but those are the best. Messy but good. This is my savory breakfast burger. I hope you enjoy it.